Attention! Welcome, producers, to the third of 3 straight pay-per-views we've had for you guys over the past 4 days. I'll explain in a minute. And we're here for Fastlane today. Los Angeles, California. Your host, Giddy, well, FRJ for FRJ Productions. And welcome to those who just joined in immediately. Now, I want to go and explain myself, okay? Just real quick. Now, I thought, because yesterday I went to it was my sister's birthday party, okay? I thought it was going to be today because, today's her actual birthday. But, no. So, canceled plans. And, yeah, so that was about it. And today, she went to Frisco. So, that's it. Pretty much, it wasn't really much of a birthday party. It was a birthday dinner, if you will. So, that's the only reason why I wasn't able to stream it yesterday, because I thought I would have been able to stream it yesterday and then not do it today, but mixed schedule, I guess. Okay, so Icon, unfortunately you do not have a match tonight, and right now you're going to see a tag team match between the Usos and the Elite. Jimmy and Jay take on Jackson, Sakamoto, and DKT. Start the night. So, that's a good reason. Yeah, I was hoping so. Otherwise, I'll be getting torched everywhere. Brutus, are you ready for tonight? I know I am. I know the hell I am. I want to see that match. I want to see an actual settling conclusion this time. But that is just, well, it's just me. Said I better be. Now, guys, I want to talk about a little bit of the votes in just a moment. I'm going to wait till this match can get... Or actually, I'm going to wait till... Yeah, that one right there. Okay, so now that they're out the way, I want to let you guys know something real quick, that the voting poll to keep 205 Live is actually stunning, to be honest, and I know you're going to be just as shocked as I am, as I'm about to tell you, but 205 Live, it's a close race between 205 Live. It's literally 50-50. Like, there is the same, this 50-50 maybe because there's a lot of people voting, so maybe it just gave it a 50% margin, and off the votes, it's actually winning by like 3 or 4 or 5, maybe 10, 20, I don't know. That is not the case. It is actually literally split down the middle. And I'm like, wow, it's actually doing better than I anticipated. From Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, But what up, Madhu and Bradley and Ross? You guys just made it in time, man. Well, to see the first match go underway. Jackson has a new look to him, so that's just that's pretty cool to see. And to be quite honest, he just well, look at him. Nice to see somebody that's well, I guess focused, but at the same time, not really. He kind of got a couple different things on his mind. Representing the Elite tonight, him and DKT will try to knock off the Usos in this tag match to open up Fastlane. And now, guys, I want to say this. If you want to vote for 205 Live still, because it's a very close race, you can go ahead and click on the link that's we're going to put up right now. It should be the quiz maker or poll maker one, and then we're going to put the other one, or I'll put the other one up right now, which will be the easy polls, in case you cannot go on one or the other. So right now you should have been guided. If not, then I just stalled too long just so it can match with the stream. Boom. This one is going to be easy polls, and I'll post them back-to-back links. There you go. And then the rest, I don't know, we can do the rest of them later. Maybe, oh wait a minute, actually, put some up right now. and Derek, Ross may be the only 2 new Nexus members left. Oh, Derek Rose. I was like, what? No, you guys are the only 2 Nexus members left. Well, Toxic, a lot of people are voting, so you will not be... Well, one of them, you don't have to put your name down for it at all. I did get your new attire, by the way, Ross, because I was up at like... Oh, no, I was up kind of late last night. And so I said, you know what? I got to handle something that I said I was going to handle, and I definitely handled it. So yeah, your new attire is going to be up. You know what? Did I fit? I don't think you're going to wear it tonight, though. I think that's the one thing I didn't do. I think it depends. If your primary attire is number 2, then it's not going to happen. If it's number 1, then it shouldn't be a problem. But I can't remember if I placed it as a default attire too, like you automatically come out with. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I did, Silva, I did. I see you have a new poll. I voted already. Oh, that's for 205 Live, DJ. And I want to put this other poll up in just a moment, and this will be the last one we talk. We'll pull up the edit stream by Friday. Yeah, Friday we're going to do an edit stream. So if you want your guy edited or anything like that, that'll be the last chance to do it, because that'll be the last one we do as we set course to the rest of the way home to WrestleMania. Yeah, that'll begin Friday. Tomorrow, don't plan on streaming, just trying to catch up on some TV shows that we are oh so heavily behind. Well, I'm talking about me and Mario. Yeah. So guys, here's another one, the latest one that we want to put up there. Why not? And then we'll focus on the rest of the show. This is the how many people should one person have on a universe. Their answers like 1, 2, 3, and another, which you may select however many you think is, I don't know, fair or whatever. So there you go. That one's going to be for the quiz maker, and the easy polls should be up in just a moment. Oh, hold on. For some reason, alright, yeah, so this one should be easy polls, and you can vote there. And after that, we don't have to worry about it anymore. We can go ahead and just continue with the show, read comments. Matter of fact, I missed a couple of comments already, so let me read some. Kiss Girl, take the time. Did I get you? Yep, I did. Yes, by the way, there is no need to edit my entire Ross has made it. You can just download it. Alright, thank you, Ross. I'm a dude, appreciate it. For guys, I say 3 per person. Damn. I voted for the poll. Hope that's easier for you. Not a problem, man. Thank you all who took the time to vote right now. Those who already voted in the past couple days, I already thanked you, but I'll thank you again anyways. Appreciate you. Curtis, do you think me and Derek will be the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions? You should have united us. I know, but not everybody wanted the attire, otherwise I would have put you guys in there, Sanity. Like, I asked Hyperspeed if he wanted it, he didn't say nothing, so I didn't give it to him. And then I couldn't respond to Derek, so otherwise I would have had Derek's in there. Derek, at ringside with you guys. Is Mario here? Actually, I know he was supposed to respond to you yesterday, or the day before for that matter, but unfortunately, he didn't, and so, just think, DJ, will you be here for way later today if you don't have a bedtime, or will you be here tomorrow, which he will be for sure, because right now, he won't be back until probably way later, based off of my best assumption, because he is currently in San Francisco, so yeah, they're going to be a while away for a minute. The reason why I picked Yes for 205 Live is because my cousin, Evan Flame, I think he changed his name to, said he wanted his character in 2K19 a crew. I won't be able to finish the rest. Oh, I should have been charging my phone this whole time. Alright, so Jay Skinny going for the super kick, caught him on the nose. And that may as well put it away right here. 1, 2, and near fall. See, the entire reason does it have face paint or no face paint? I can't remember because I set the matches, then I edited the attires afterwards. I set up the pay-per-view like 2 days ago, and then yesterday I edited the attire, so I'm not sure. I just checked to see if the matches are all in order, which they were, and I just hope it is. If not, then I don't know what to say. Sure. I'm back. Did you read my comments? Yes, I did. And I forgot to add the word my. Now I'll vote for the others. Here it comes. I don't know what the hell. I thought he was going to go for the Uso splash. Jimmy is... I don't know what to explain about him. I think he could have got it, but oh well. You live and you learn. There's a nice suplex powerbomb combo. Nice variation, nice transition, of course. And now here comes Jackson Sakamoto. Both Sakamoto and DKT have been world champions. Jackson held all his world titles in ECW, being ECW world champion and all. DKT, on the other hand, only held the best in world titles. So there you go. They've had exclusive championships that neither of them held. Oh, look at that! Spit right in the face. Poison mist. I don't know what he's got in mind here, but he's trying to take care of the ribs, I guess. Ooh, that'll be effective. First hashtag DWP, second hashtag Madu. I could just... oh, I did see it last night, but I didn't download it because I don't know, it just didn't cross my mind. But yeah, I just got to look at featured favorites, and then you should pop up with his name. Not his name, but with Ross's names, because he uploaded it. Why DKT trying to steal my power? I don't know. If we're about to have more than one person, can I bring back someone I had in the past? That depends on the votes. Steal your fire? Single leg takedown, Jimmy. Wait. Okay, so Jimmy, I think Jimmy's the one with the shirt, because I used to say Jay Skinny because, like, you know, he had no shirt on. In basketball, you say Jay, or you say skins versus shirts. So when I say Jay Skinny, I'm thinking, well, not based off his weight, but because he's not wearing a shirt. And Jimmy, I think you used to call him Jimmy Shirt or something like that. But I don't know, I can't remember. But I think I got it right. I think Jimmy's in the ring right now. Pyro, etc. I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Hopefully you're having one as well. Here's a tag, and oh, look at this. He's trapped Jackson against the corner. Here it comes. Jay gets a lot of offense right there, and he's still not. Oh, he's not through yet. He's gonna try to bring in something right now. How can we have more than one? Will love to bring back my persona, my female persona. Oh, spat in the face again with that poison mist. And look at this, Jackson going for the death grip, locked in. We can see a tap out submission. The Elite are close to winning it all right here, and it's over. Jackson Sakamoto gets the win for his team. It was Jey Uso who succumbed to the death grip. He was just losing consciousness as the longer that hold was in. And you could tell he wasn't going to last too much longer. He just tried to fight like a warrior, and I mean, don't get me wrong, he came close and all. He did fight as long as possible. It just didn't happen. And you can see right here, this is the beginning of the end as he spit that poison mist before the death grip got a hold of him. Congratulations to the Elite for the win here tonight. And I don't know how they're going to feel about going forward because they got a bright future ahead of them, especially with this thunderous victory tonight, getting everybody on their feet to start up the night. Couldn't ask for a better start. And we're going to move forward now to our next matchup scheduled for today. It is for the WWE SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Becky Lynch, who defeated Jasmine via the Disarm Her a couple of SmackDown Lives ago, is going to be competing for the championship right here and right now. Jasmine, I don't know what she has to do to readjust and get back on track in order to knock off Becky Lynch to retain her title, but honestly, the best course of action is just to be a little bit more cautious. Because when you look at it like this, if you go hindsight 2020, Becky is a submission specialist. But so is Jasmine. So Jasmine, you can't be less aggressive. You gotta stick to the original way that you play, but you gotta learn from your mistakes in order to figure out the best option to either get... I'm just thinking you need that Fuiji armbar, the jazz bar. You need that. You haven't seen that in a while. You gotta fight fire with fire, I guess. In this case, straight fire.
It's a big time opportunity battle as the title will be on the line here. You're right, Michael. And judging from the response on social media...
And here comes the Irish lass kicker. First ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion. In, well, real life. So, you know, she's actually had a pretty good career. On ECW, she was ECW Women's Champion. And, you know, tonight she wants to win that SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Because you know why? Why not? So, FRJ, can I call out Undertaker for a Mania match for my debut on main roster or no? So you just want to abandon Madu? I don't understand why. Since we're calling out legends, can I challenge Sting? I mean, all you guys could. There ain't no guarantee that Undertaker will answer, though. Everybody wants to challenge The Undertaker.
The champ comes into his title defense incredibly confident, Corey. And with good reason, Cole. When you're the champ, you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure you don't lose. That is the champion's advantage. When it comes to title defenses, guys, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Here comes the champion, and I can tell you this, that look in her eyes, that's the sight of someone who wants vengeance. Can she pull it off? Sure, but will she? That's a tough one to answer. Alright, we'll find out right here. Let's see our first of 5 championship matches that will be on the line tonight. The first one's going to be for the women's title of SmackDown Live. JoJo with the proper announcement.
Introducing the champion from Fastlane, New York, the SmackDown Women's Champion, JB.
All right, so now that that's all out the way, it's time to let everyone know that it's time for the first title match. That being for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Universe in attendance are going to be on their feet respectfully until this match begins, and they will quietly take their seats to watch the match take place. Alright, here we go. And now, I mean, a lot of people have beaten Jasmine in non-title matches. You know, that's how good they are. But at the same time, it's hard to beat her back-to-back. It really is. The people that have beaten her back-to-back are just outstanding athletes. They're really great, and they're just one of the best that that brand or even the entire company has to offer. So when you look at this, you see, okay, Becky Lynch, I mean, yes, a veteran. She was on the top of the ECW brand. But Jasmine, she's been on top of SmackDown Live for quite a while. And it's hard to see her giving that throne up anytime soon. Unless Becky can come in there with her exact words, straight fire. And, well, put the matches not away as soon as possible, but put it away at the most accurate of time zones. Referee going to go ahead and start the count. Oh, Hurricanrana, nice takedown on the outside of the ring. Now, this is where it gets a little bit dangerous, a little sturdy, because now, when you look at things, well, it's champion's advantage. Becky can win or lose this match via countout, but guess what? she can't win the title by a loss. So even if she won by a count out or disqualification, the title doesn't change hands via the rule set. That's the champion's advantage. And Jasmine will be getting ready to just start celebrating very early on. Count of 8. And it may be over just right now. Count of 9. Is it going to be a draw? Will we have a draw? Nope. Jasmine makes it back in the ring. She takes a count out victory. Wow. And Becky Lynch, unfortunately, will take the count out loss. And hey, you are allowed to do that when you're champion, and yeah, it's gonna be a bad night for Becky Lynch. She's gonna have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what the hell happened here. I just hope we don't see that tonight in the main event for the WWE Championship, but we'll wait and see how that all unfolds, guys. Oh wow, okay, wow. Time to move forward. So our third match of the day now is going to go ahead and be a part of the United States Championship. Alright, now I think we can probably pick it up a bit here. So, unfortunately, Ross, you will not be wearing your... I mean, I have them, don't get me wrong. I do have the makeup and all that, but unfortunately I didn't set it to the attire, which overwent my head. I was making sure that everything else, like the damn best in the world thing, was situated properly and all the other stuff. But right now, I'll tell you this. That will not do you any good. Just ask Finn Balor. It's done him bad in the past. I mean, it's good luck sometimes, so you never know. But the United States Championship is going to be up for grabs. DJ Mike didn't owe Ross anything, but he said he wanted to this time victimize. He said he wanted to punish and brutalize. He wanted to make Ross Mackey feel vulnerable. So he challenged him to one more match on his terms. Fastlane, no holds barred, and just like that, Ross gladly accepted. And DJ Mike said after this, he will be, without a shadow of a doubt, for sure done.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the United States Championship.
Here we go, United States Championship match coming up. And Cole, I don't remember a more highly anticipated United States Championship match.
You said, do you even believe that anyone will beat him? Who, Undertaker? Or are you talking about Lucas? Because you put NXT up there, I don't know which one you're referring to.
And I think you noticed that, Michael. If anybody's up to the task, it's certainly him.
Just had to take a drink, little parched. Yeah, because they just said they wanted the attires. Well, DKT did. And Hyperspeed didn't want it. So it was just Jackson, Sakamoto, and DKT right now. Those are the only guys who wanted the attires. Hyperspeed said, well, he didn't really, well, I guess he didn't want it. He didn't say anything really. But I asked him and he just left. So no response from him. Still gotta ask Derek. But that was just about that. Has this got the new moveset? Indeed, that is correct. Derek? Oh, it didn't respond to me yet.
Of course, the title is on the line.
That's why I told you, otherwise I would have had the rest of the Elite out there with you. Insanity and DKT. Alright, now, here comes the U.S. champion. You know, he's been getting really mouthy lately. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, he is a champion. As long as he's holding that title, he can sure as hell say whatever the hell he wants. That's not a problem. You know, it's just some people don't tend to like that. I'm okay with it because I love good talkers. But at the same time, you might want to be careful of the people you be talking about, because some might give you a real run for your money. We know Ross can. He's been world champion 3 times in his career. And he's looking to win his 2nd United States Championship here tonight. You can tell DJ Mike's, well, he's not really paying no attention to him. Like, he was literally right by him, and he didn't even look at him. He just ignored him for some reason unknown to me.
Introducing the challenger from Wwe 2K18, weighing in at 205 pounds,
Well, SmackDown Live. Well, I'll talk about that in a second.
Introducing the champion from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 226 pounds, he is the United States champion, DJ Mike.
Alright, here we go. United States Championship about to be up for grabs. This is the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view. And what I was about to say before I wanted to get, well, then I realized the introduction was about to happen. And I said, okay, let me just hold off for a second. Is that, well, SmackDown Live owns the rights to the Dead Man. So if you're a part of Tuesday's Team Blue, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You could potentially be seeking a match with the Phenom. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, here we go, guys. U.S. Championship match underway, and Ross coming on and about. Oh! Dark Matter. Okay, like that. Now remember, guys, no holds barred, and I think okay, never mind. I was about to say, Ross can, and DJ Mike, for that matter, they both can use whatever they want in order to win the match. Whatever's underneath the ring, or, I don't know, maybe you want to go by the announcement table, because there's like a couple of chairs right there where JoJo and the Bellkeeper just chill, right? So, yeah, they can go right there, and they can use any weapon they find around the arena, in the crowd, under the ring, whatever it is. You can use it. You will not be disqualified. Ross, the attire I made came with a little moveset change in the new entrance. If you want to use it, your choice. Oh, yeah. So, Ross, I thought you said you loved the Elite. Are you going to go back to it now? Because if that was the case, I would have gotten that yesterday instead of getting yours. There's a high kick right on the shoulder. And he sets him up onto position. DJ Mike got him for the air raid neck breaker. Caught him right off the knee. Ooh, I gotta tell you guys, DJ Mike, I mean, yes, he is a real American, or he prefers the real American. But I don't know. Ross, he was a pretty good United States champion. And he's going to set him up onto his feet, looking for a springboard drop kick. Caught him right on the chest. Excuse me. Something about a free agent. Probably DJ Curtis, huh? Up you go onto your feet, and Ross getting him up onto his shoulder, carrying him around, one arm. Oh, launched him right onto the turnbuckle, running power slam. Will work. That will definitely work. And now he's just chilling in the corner. There's an Irish whip, looking to rebound right off the ropes, and there's a drop kick, set him down onto the canvas. Referee going to try to stay out the way. He realized he was in harm's way, so yeah, I just want to go and get out there. Something said something about me. Oh, I thought somebody. No, I thought you were talking about free agent status. I want Jerk's attire, but I want to keep my full moveset. That my new guy you just downloaded. Yeah. Alright, just to let you know, it's an Elite attire. Like the actual faction. Not the actual faction, but like, you know, Jackson's faction. You know what? That would have been a cool name to have. Jackson's faction. Now, if there was 5 people, Jackson's faction 5. Very marketable, in my opinion. Oh well, missed opportunity. Now, you can tell Mike's in control after Ross was giving him a beatdown of a lifetime. Finally turned the tables and a kick out of one. Now, that was me asking, what if Taker was a free agent like Cena is IRL? Then I don't know. That would be pretty weird, I guess. I'd look at him as a free agent all the time. He's never around, except WrestleMania season. I asked you, which sides were you on? Either me and Derek or King Pride? Honestly, I like King Pride. They're really good. New Nexus, I mean, there's potential there, but I haven't seen anything special yet. Have you ever did an Ultimate Submission match, which is a submission-only Iron Man match? I didn't. Oh, that actually sounds fun, but no, I did not do that yet. Sounds cool, though. I remember seeing matches like that. I think Jericho and Chris Benoit had one in the past. I enjoyed it. It was very good. I forgot that match existed, by the way. That's a good-ass name indeed. Hook of the leg, shoulders down, and still only a 1 count. These guys are kicking out at ones. So that just goes to show that they haven't done anything to hurt one another to that degree just yet. NVM or BRB. By any chance, could you download my version of me, copy all the moveset from my guy over to your tire? And now, DJ Mike. Okay, here we go. He's putting the thumbs up and the thumbs down. Oh, he got caught, but he nailed him with the enziguri still, so it didn't go the way he intended it for. Now Ross, I mean, that's a good thing for one, because he was about to get powerbombed to through the ring, and that didn't happen. Now Mike, on the other hand, he missed out on perhaps the game-winning opportunity to get where he wants to be. And that's a potential spot at WrestleMania here tonight at Fastlane. I mean, it could be a roadblock for either one of these guys and determining what their future is at WrestleMania. And Mike setting up onto the ropes, and he missed. Nobody home. Ross gets caught with a right hand, and he's up onto his like a torture rack into the power bomb. Well, that may be just... Oh, hold on, wait a second. I thought he was going to go for the win there. It didn't happen the way I thought it was. And again, Mike is not slowing down. He missed the powerbomb, but guess what? He's still here to try to put this match to an end after those various combos he just set place, and now that didn't happen. Did I see Ross's creation stream? I did not, Toxic. I was asleep for a good portion of today. Trouble in... No, there ain't no trouble in paradise here. It's all smooth and set sailed. Brainbuster! Could that do it? Will that be it? Do we have a new champion? New United States champion here at Fastlane? It's over! Ross Mackey is the new champion! Well, there you go, guys. DJ Mike's overconfidence was the ultimate thing to his demise for his title reign. And Mike he just lies there, lifeless, in this no-holds-barred match. As you can tell, there was no weapons required in order to beat one another. And Ross, I think he just realized this was a no-holds-barred match, and he's about to come in there and assault DJ Mike from his past sins here tonight. And I don't blame him. I mean, DJ Mike did talk a lot of you-know-what. And that was his ultimate vengeance. It was bad enough he took the title, but insult to injury with that steel chair will end it from here. Good grief. I mean, not unnecessary, but I mean, enough's enough, Mike. Alright, guys. As we crown our newest champion today, our second of 5 championship matches, Ross being the first to successfully capture a title. Now we're going to see the last non-title match of the day before we get on to 3 straight championship matches. Right now it's going to be AJ Robbins and FRJ. That match is up next. We're at the halfway point of Fastlane already. It's been quick because, I guess you could say that if the women's title match lasted a wee bit longer, then we'd probably be getting closer to an hour right now. But that's not the case, and we're going forward right here. AJ Robbins, one of the best athletes SmackDown Live has to offer, and FRJ, well, he's just a former 8-time world champion, and he's pretty much held every title under the sun. And we're about to see how these two fare up against each other. This could be a 5-star match just waiting to happen. That is correct, Ross. AJ Robbins, guys, he looks like a rock star. And, well, he looks like he's ready to compete, man. I haven't seen somebody that excited in a long time. All right, I love the energy that AJ's bringing upon to the entire universe here tonight, so that's definitely a big positive look to see from him. And the crowd looks like they're getting behind it too. Alright, you can see the DNA of 2K is ready to compete here at Fastlane. And he's letting everybody know that this is a moment you do not want to miss.
That's a scary thought, Cole. Even before tonight, I don't think I've seen too many superstars more motivated than him.
Here we go. When FRJ and Brutus had the 2 out of 3 falls match and only used submissions. I know that was a really good match. It was a really good match. It was crossface versus, or no, it was arm trap crossface versus Cloverleaf. And, well, we know which one won now. But it was still a good match. I thought it was just going to be a normal one-on-one, but I forgot. I don't know, because I was going to make it 2 out of 3, but then I canceled it. And then, however, it just saved to be 2 out of 3, and I was like, oh, whatever, can't change it now, so happens, I guess. Alright, here we go. And immediately AJ Robbins gonna waste no time going in with that offense already, using some power right there. I'm surprised he didn't go anything high flying, something remarkable. And you could tell he's wasting no time, man. He's wasting no time. He knows that this is a good match to have. This is potentially 5 stars if it goes the distance. But, oh, what the hell? I didn't even know AJ was that strong, guys. What in the hell? Jesus Christ. AJ Robbins just, I don't know what the hell. Like, he had a fall-away slam position, then he converts that into an automatic suplex. And I thought for a second he was about to get ready to run away with this damn thing. Not quite, though. Front face lock DDT. And you can see FRJ gonna try to pull off a little bit of offense here. He was playing defense for a good, literally, minute. Now he's bringing a little something there. Some basic maneuvers that you see from anyone else. If it gets the job done, it gets the job done. Oh, set him up. Looking for Shiny Wizard. That'll work. And the referee gonna try to keep distance. Make sure that there is gonna be room for the competitors to well compete. And here it comes, looking to fly high early on. Springboard missile drop kick. That'll work. That'll definitely work. Robin's gonna rebound right off the ropes right before he gets caught to a single leg drop kick. And again, referee, I mean, yeah, I applaud him. He's doing his job right, but he's constantly getting away for some reason. Went for another front face lock DDT, didn't happen. Oh, and there's the future shock DDT. Yeah, AJ now getting back into it. Has anyone ever realized his chest hair is shaved off as a mustache? Pretty cool and weird at the same time. Hey, do I have a match? Charles, yes you do. You should know this. It is going to be for the Best in the World Championship later on tonight. And now Robbins going for a cross armbar. And, oh, look at this. He traps the leg as well. Extra leverage. And, oh, able to fight out of that. Get that home. What's the deal with Ace? Nothing. Wow. Up he goes. Robbins can't get what he was looking for. There's an arm drag. Nice counter. And a DDT to follow through. Oh, no, what he's got in mind now. There's a leaping knee right to the chest of AJ Robbins. And he gets tossed to the top right corner turnbuckle. Oh, okay. So, a little something there for your troubles. He hasn't had a match. Yes, that is true. And nobody home. Robbins able to roll out the way. And he's getting in position again. Oh, he's going to do this again, huh? Son of a gun. On his shoulder. Stun gun right off the ropes. Hook of the leg. One. Kick out. That's all he gets. And he's not through. Back elbow. Caught him right on the forehead. And he got caught with a clothesline. Stiff kick upper back. On his feet. And now he's going to take him to the ropes, stun him. Okay, this doesn't look fun for FRJ Elite. Oh, yep, I've seen this move a million times before. You know what's about to happen. He's got him up. Apron pile driver sent him to the outside area. Neck lands on the concrete padding. And it doesn't look too good for the man wearing black and blue. He could, well, his head could end up just the same color as his attire. Wow. I don't know how that's going to unfold here, guys. And he may need some medical attention as soon as this match concludes. Oh my God. Look at this. Waist lift, spine buster, sends him down into the canvas. FRJ may be seriously hurt right here. But now all of a sudden he's fighting back. He's finding the energy to compete, and it didn't last long. And Northern Light suplex. Kind of helped him, didn't help him too much. Sent him flying to the bottom right. Caught him, back elbow on the forehead. That didn't work. And FRJ looking at the way he's looking. Oh, there it is. Sends him down. Robbins could be in trouble here. Here's a comeback attempt. Couple of running forearm smashes. Sling blade. Nice. You see the comeback complete. On his feet he goes. And now Robbins is not going to like the view here. Get ready for this. The gift of God. Didn't go for the win though, so that's a little bit upsetting. Robbins gets a chance to fight back. European uppercut. And he's stunned. Oh, now he stuns him with that knee. Back heel kick on the gut. And he's got him up onto, look at this, man, I'm telling you, he is too damn strong for his size. Oh, now he's just showboating. Picking up one knee. What the hell, man, you ain't a swan or a freaking flamingo? What's going on with that? Oh, God, come on. Hey, Robbins, what did I do to you? Okay, I was about to say, man, there's a left hook, and he catches him up onto his shoulders. TKO! He got him! TKO! Cover! And near fall. 2.5. Just not close enough. Thought FRJ had won it, but that wasn't the case here. I don't know if he's going to want to fly. It looks like he does. On his feet he goes. Slowly but surely he's begging him. And there's another drop kick off the springboard. Running it to him like a missile. Having no place to stop him. And there's a lariat. Nice takedown. Oh, here comes that submission again. Traps the leg. Cross arm breaker. And we say a tap out. No, we won't. Sits him up on the top. And he's waiting. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to something else. Here comes back. Superplex right off the top. Turnbuckle, and this could be it. This match may be over. As he goes for the hook of the leg again. 2. And that's all he's going to get. Referee letting everybody know that, well, the bell keeper mainly, that is 2. Do not ring the bell. I know it was close, but it was only 2. Robbins sets him up, looking for the powerbomb and the bridge to follow through. Could that do it here? It won't. But now the Boston Crab submission's locked in. It's a double whammy. It was a trap inside a trap, but he escapes. Holy guacamole, you could eat some ravioli. Robbins is in the driver's seat. He's been getting the best majority of offense throughout the contest, and I don't know what he's going to end up pulling off next, but he needs to figure out sooner rather than later. If he gives FRJ one more chance to get back in the match, you can sure as hell bet your ass it's over. And right now, if he goes on course of plan, I say 1.5 to 2 minutes will be the ultimate way to end it. All right here, spinning back heel kick, caught him on the chin. And he's still not done. Counter. Went for some sort of cutter. Didn't happen. Now FRJ trying to take... Oh, snapmare takedown. And he's working on the shoulder right here. Multiple elbows on the chest. Gets him back up to his feet. And look at this. Spiral suplex. Nope. No cover. What the hell's going on here? Why didn't he? I don't know why he didn't go for the cover. I thought he usually pins them immediately after hitting the maneuver. Double leg takedown from Robbins. Quick cover. Foot just too close to the rope for the referee's liking, so therefore it'll be broken up. Slams him back first and head first onto the canvas. Still not done. Looking for a running or swanton, I guess you could say. Now Robbins, he's in the best position he can possibly ask for. And he's looking like to end it here. Oh, there it is. He kicked him right in the gut. And, well, I'm surprised he didn't go for another win there. And he's going for it. Doesn't happen. Push away, push off. And he's got him again. He's got him again. TKO, the second one of the night. It may be all over here, folks. Here it is. He goes. So he came close, but it just wasn't enough, and he cannot believe it. I can't believe it. He's looking to fly here. And he wants him up on his feet. Better be careful what you ask for. And he's looking to fly. There's another. That time it's a missile drop kick. On his feet. And he's looking for another snapmare takedown. Not sure what that was going to happen, what that was going to do for you. And there's a right hand. Again. Followed by another. And looks like a glam slam. Okay. Paying tribute to the Glamazon Beth Phoenix. That could be it here. And it will not put him away. Just two. And AJ, you could tell by his face, he's starting to get a little emotional about this. Can't do that in these kind of matches, especially when they do matter to different degrees, of course. There's a gut-wrench suplex, sends him down to the canvas. On his feet. And look at this, spiral suplex. And he still doesn't pin him, but he should, though. When he's in a really tough spot here. Working on the arm, get him on his feet. What up, MCDP? And he traps him against the ropes. Snap suplex, cover. Gets some separation, but not enough from the ropes. And I don't know why FRJ's just standing there. What are you doing, dude? Just do something. Don't just look like an idiot. AJ Robbins there for the taking. Oh, he got caught with a back elbow. Yep, this might be the beginning of the end right here. Crash landing. And the win. Oh, AJ's making too many mistakes. He keeps freaking, I don't know, like the word I'm trying to say is he's just making too many mistakes right now. He's getting him too close to the ropes. He's going for pins, and guess what? It's not happening. Raw tonight? No, unfortunately, MCDP, not tonight. And the back suplex. Trying to bring some more fire here, and FRJ setting him up, maybe looking for a third TKO. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's going to be his own finisher against him? Butterfly facebuster into the canvas? That's messed up, dude. That is messed up. And it's over. Beat him with his own finisher. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I don't know what to say about that, but there's your win right there. Defeating AJ Robbins with his own butterfly facebuster. And hold on, even though he did beat him with his own move, Robbins asking for respect, a handshake. I guess he wants to be a good sport about it. Okay. That is the ultimate twist in this match. I never in my entire life would say that I would possibly think that somebody would shake another man's hand after losing to their own finisher. 4.5 star. I said potential 5-star. I came close. Didn't you push Master Dash's character up for download before Madu? Well, that was quick, Ross. Didn't say he win. I will retire my real American. I gave him a few hours. FRJ? Oh, right. So, Salami, you want a match on NXT? not a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. So, stay forward to it, and I'll find somebody for you to fight on the next episode of NXT. Sound good? Okay. Mike, make rematch clause. You still have it. Oh yeah, that is correct. DJ Mike, if you want, you can still fight Ross for the United States Championship since you are the former champion. And, well, you could, what's what I'm looking for? Use that as you please. Thank you. One's Street, one's another friend of mine, who's the third. Can Lee J fight next NXT? Yeah, I'll see what I got in mind, because I got some new superstars to debut, so Lee J may or may not have to take a backseat for one more NXT. I know the last NXT, all the champions are going to be involved in it very heavily, as it'll be our last NXT before, TakeOver in the month of Mania. So we're doing 3 episodes of NXT. So every show you're gonna see 3 of them, except apart from the usual 2. So yeah, and I mean that's just about that. Also, use the new Nexus theme song for when me and Derek come out. Unfortunately, my laptop's overheating and my phone is dead. So why don't you go ahead and play it as you're watching your guys come out. Alright, Lee J can take a backseat, not a problem. He can just train more and prepare for his match. Absolutely. It's gonna be I know, like I said, the third NXT for sure he'll have a match. He might have one on the first one or the second one as well. He'll probably have 2 matches in the month of Mania on NXT. 3 for sure. No, not 3 for sure. But the pay-per-view, obviously. And maybe an NXT or 2. And I will say FRG, I challenge you for retire Hall of Fame, retire of a real American. Retired versus retired. I'm not retiring though, so I'm not even gonna accept that. My question is, who? Do they come out? Or why did they come out separately? Well, because their old entrance was out of place, I guess you could say. He might be. He just as well might be. Madhu, Match Dash character was up before yours. So did you have a question? Are you saying you're forfeiting your rematch clause for the U.S. Championship? You want to challenge Goldie for the world belt? I don't know, man. I think Nick's already, I think he's already has his own WrestleMania plans in mind already. I think you're far from his looks. So there you go, guys. The new Nexus are ready to take on the Tag Team Champions of SmackDown Live. Eli Drake. Eli Drake. He needs to come over to the new team pretty soon. I'm talking about a real team, real company. Before Impact runs out of business again, they're about to get sued by Jarrett. Alright, here we go. King Pride, 2-time SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, and are looking to walk into WrestleMania with the straps around their waist. I don't know how it could get any better than that. These two right here are absolutely amazing superstars. Actually, the best tag team on SmackDown Live. They're on top of the mountain. They got the titles around their waist. What else could you possibly ask for? Seriously, what else could you possibly ask for? I don't know. There you go. Nice little fist bump take place. The champs are ready to go. Don't forget to download you, Madhu. Not a problem. Ross, no, actually, Ross, could you message me on that? Because I could write it down, but I don't think I have enough room right now. So, here's the thing, guys. I'm going to have an edit stream Friday, maybe Saturday as well. And I'm not gonna, you know what? Matter of fact, I will have an announcement for everyone to enjoy. Well, I don't know. That's why we made a poll for everyone to vote on and see where that takes us. So, before I talk about what I'm talking about, let's go ahead and get those tag titles up in the air and let everybody know that it is title time. This time for the tag championships, Derek Rose and Jay King going to start it off. All right, here we go. Now, guys, Friday, I plan on doing an edit stream for a couple of hours, maybe a few. So, for the individuals who are going to want a new attire for the month of Mania, that'll be our last edit stream. Well, it may not be our last one because depending on how many people we get, we might extend it for up to Saturday, possibly Sunday, depending on how many people we have that want to have their character edited for the month of Mania, because that'll be the attire that they will more than likely go on towards the month of Mania, and it'll be our last edit stream or streams, depending again how many people and things of that nature we get. And on those days, I plan on making a huge announcement, and trust me guys, it is the announcement a lot of you have been wanting, not all of you, but a lot of you have been wanting, and that you are going to get plus a bag of chips. And that bag of chips you're going to open up and say, whoa, I did not see that coming. So stick tuned for that. That's going to be Friday, and I will let you all know exactly what it is. It is exciting news for some, exciting news for all. I don't know, that's potentially. It'll be worth listening to, just to let you know. Yada yada yada, 9,000%. When your laptop cools down, can you make Brian Adriel's theme "Cut Me Loose" by Killswitch Engage and Zachary Black's theme be Baron Corbin? See what happens. I know what the announcement is. Do you now? Not gonna spoil it? Okay. Maybe you do know what it is. Maybe you don't. I don't know. We'll see what. If you're confident you know what it is, you can message me. If you're right, I will tell you spot on, you're right, or I will just tell you flat out you're wrong. Anyone else who wants to care to guess what the announcement could possibly be, you can go ahead and message that into, well, my personal file of the PlayStation. You said you'll face me, Insanity? I don't know, man. I got a lot of people that want to fight me. Everybody wants to fight me. When? Well, then face Ross. Hall of Fame, Toxic, Hall of Fame. That is not it, because I plan on doing that post September 16th, which will be our last show. You have a damn rematch clause. That 205 Live won't be a thing, or that ROH is going to have to be a thing. Okay, 205 Live is 50-50. ROH is definitely in the top 3 to be considered. Right now it's among 2 other promotions that have the most votes. Or no, actually, it's top 4. Is it top 4? I don't know. ROH and a few other companies are actually leading the race. Damn near running away with it. So yeah, it's pretty close between the other promotions that's along with ROH. But as far as 205 Live goes, like I said, man, it's literally 50-50 match numbers. Like, let's say, example, it is actually 5 and 5. You know what I mean? That it's not the exact number, or it might be. I think it is 5 and 5. So I think the votes for 205 Live is 5 yes, 5 no's, and yeah, we're kind of stuck. I honestly didn't think it would be that close as it is, but it is close. One show's getting deleted, one show's coming. Right now, it seems that one show I could say that one show could possibly be getting deleted. maybe 2, and 1 will be coming in. So you're kind of, yeah, I guess you could say, but that's not the announcement I have for Friday. It's not, the announcement that I have in mind isn't really related to the polls. It's more of something else that a lot of people wanted. And here we go, oh, there it is, Powerbomb Cutter. And Brown Pride looking for the win. Someone said a super show. Now, Madu, you can't be talking about my top secret stuff like that, man. No one's supposed to know about that until next month. You can't be saying stuff like that. Did you get my votes from today? Probably. I didn't check the voting poll yet. I just put everybody the link there and let the thing cool down because it was really hot. That Brutus is the greatest call on the universe. Everybody knows that, so it is not a secret. In the, I don't know what the hell is that, U.S. heavyweight belt, that's why you only face Raw. So, TNA? Why'd you say TNA? Oh, well, no, that's not my announcement either. I want both. I care. Face Ross for the sake is that damn simpler. Medu's like, ugh, I knew it. No, he midget. You right. Well, you ain't getting both. Brown Pride, curb stops, looking to retain. Brown Pride, able to kick out. And there's a right hand to the gut. And Brandon Johnson running and catches him right on with a neck breaker. And all women's pay-per-view, new titles. No and no. I'm going to face a real challenge, and that's racist to little people. Hi. Oh, never mind. I want to say what I know, but I don't want to spoil the announcement. Well, if you get it right, then, I mean, why not? If you're excited about it, then, spit it out. It's not like you will know what the announcement's about, but you won't know the full details if you get it right. NXT versus main roster Super Show. That's not the announcement, but it's an idea. Little is not a race. I like how the Rumble winner never shows up. Me too. Do Ross. Also, cough. Brutus is correct about the cough thing. Cough. Why bite? Why bet? Or I guess you meant say belts. 2-belt match. I don't know what Derek was trying to go for there. Oh, he just saved us. He saved his ass. Impact Wrestling will be returning for ECW and 205 Live to be removed. Okay, so 205 Live has a chance. It's not the announcement. And I told you, it's not poll related, so anything that you voted for, that is not the affiliation to the announcement. But Impact Wrestling, even though it's in the top 3, top 4 voted on shows, it's definitely not leading. It's more like in a tie for second, well, maybe third place. Now, I don't know, I got to recheck the votes in a minute. But yeah, Impact Wrestling is not leading right now. It is in second or third. I'll check in a minute. And if we have more people that want to vote, I could definitely do that right now. You know it now, Madu? Do you know it? That's the only thing. Do you know it? I know you guys like to guess. And I said, if somebody, you know what, screw it, forget the messages. If you get it right in the comment, I'll let you know. Dragon Sleeper, unable to do anything. What is leading? Leading right now is currently ROH, New Japan, Impact, Lucha are all tied, and then ECW is last place. Depends on the outcome tonight. Either way, you get a chance to face me at Mania, or me again. I get it, I just don't want to spoil it. It's okay, Madu. Like I said, if you spoil it, you just know what it is. You don't know the full details. You scare me, Silver. Alright. And Rose dumping Brown Pride over his head. Almost like a follow-away, but not really. I don't really care, I just don't want ECW here. Well, damn, that's kind of messed up. No, it doesn't, Silva. It just depends who walks in the Mania champ. And Rose with the suplex. And he's looking to win it all here. Oh, where's Jay? Where did Jay go? He's nowhere to be found. If he hits us, we may have new champions, new tag champions. Uh-oh, Cobra Clutch Slam. And we have new title holders. Never mind. Madden 19, where's Felix? I kind of plan on getting Madden 19, but not really. I'm gonna wait till like maybe Black Friday type. Exactly. I can guarantee ECW won't be 19. By the looks of it right now, it doesn't look promising. I can tell you that much. Can I ask you something? You already did, Charles. Why would you do that to yourself? You already asked me your question. You said, "Can I ask you something?" So, sure. I'll give you a second question. What is the thing that you'd like to ask?
Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
Someone do something at Mania, no matter what. Why? Someone do. We got to think of a new brand to go to. We won't be brandless. So what? What? I spoiled enough today. For full release coming tomorrow. Madu, what is it? You didn't even say anything. Just go ahead and spit it out. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, including myself, are interested in your theory.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here. I don't think he has it in him anymore.
That's alright. Like I said, any other company that you guys want to see, you can vote other and type what you would like to have it be about. And Jay gets caught with the jawbreaker. Exactly. I hope for it to be a classic match. Can I get a chance at a world title on SmackDown? I want to win a world title on the main show. I want to lose the BITW Championship. Well, I can't really promise you anything like that because the way it looks, Virtus and Nick Silva may be going home with the W title match to Mania, possibly. It looks like that's where the role's going to be. And like I said, I can't really promise you anything, so it might be very unlikely to happen. Single leg Boston Crab, get out of here with that. Big submission locked in. Brandon Johnson, I mean, he is a former tag champion on Raw with a guy who used to be known as Jason Bryant. And yeah, it didn't really look too good for him. Drag away from the ropes, and now Jake King looking to stomp out. Looking to stomp him out right here. Look at this. Saving the head for last. Cover to retain. Will it be enough? 2, 3. It's over. King Pride are still tag team champions. And it just was over off those stomps. Derrick Rose had no breathing room to get out of there. It was just too damn good. Look at that one more time. I thought it was over right there. That powerbomb cutter, or powerbomb cloaker, would have been the best way to put it. Just didn't go out that way. Jake King, though, literally stomped out Derrick Rose before he got the victory. And there you have it, guys. They're going to be going into the month of Mania with those tag team championships. And like I said before, they are the best tag team SmackDown Live has to offer. And the celebration begins. Congrats one more time. And it's time to set everything up for the semi-main event of the evening. For me. I don't know if it's morning or afternoon for you guys, so yeah. Alright, here we go. Triple threat. Best in the world championship. ECW's Marcus Ray, Raw's Bruce Mitchell, and of course, Fastlane, SmackDown Live's very own Charles Bailey, defending his best in the world title right here, right now. Let's get it done. I would like to say that if ECW doesn't make it to 2K18, I'd like to thank everyone who competed on ECW while I was in Power. Nice speech. Mini speech. It was a little mini speech, but it was still pretty good. Powerful. Bro, I have a gold match for SmackDown. Here we go. Which is... Alright, here we go. Who's going to walk away with the best in the world title? We won't know just yet. But we'll find out pretty soon. One night reunification of two-man Power Trip versus King Pride. I think that will be a good match. I think it'll be pretty good. I'm not shy of it. It's been a while since we teamed up, though. And we're both two-time SmackDown Tag Champions. Not against it. Sounds promising. Sounds like a good match, too. Plus, why not, you know? Teddy Long made the SmackDown Live land of opportunity and land of tag team matches. Player, holla, holla, holla. or you're gonna fight. Well, we'll know for sure that somebody's gonna go one-on-one with the Undertaker, and it ain't gonna be fun. It's just not gonna be fun. I know a lot of people want to fight Taker at Mania, but you don't know what Taker does to A-list superstars. Do I need to tell you about how he, you know what, it's too graphic. Well, Bruce already won all the world titles. He's been Best in the World, Universal, WWE, and Universal Champion. Oh, wait. ECW, Universal, WWE, and Best in the World Champion. Oh, and even better, Impact World Heavyweight Champion. Bruce is currently a 13-time world champion from all his world title reigns of Impact and WWE. So, you know, that's just about that. Now, you look at Marcus Ray. Yeah. You want a match against a random person? I don't understand why you still don't fight for the U.S. title. That is weird to me. Does Impact count though? Yeah, we counted it. Now, since we bought it out, it was like, alright, whatever. You know, just for the case of it. But in WWE, he's held 9 world championships. So you could say tomato or tomato, best way you want to put it. Did I read your comment? Unfortunately not. That's not it. But that cape is on a crusade to win the Best in the World Championship. If he wins tonight, he'll become a 10-time world champion in WWE and 14-time overall if he pulls it off. He's only held 9 world titles in WWE, and you gotta wonder, is he gonna win his 10th? If he does, it'll be a very special occasion. Bruce, not Wayne, Mitchell. It came close, Insanity. It came very close. That is correct. I'm going to check my phone real quick, see what Medu's comment was, see if he was, well, see if he got it right or close. All the other shop was saying we will have something mode of 18 on the show, possibly we're almost, hold on. We would have, then you ran off to SmackDown. Oof, which part of South Carolina? Then when I came to SmackDown, you left to Raw. He had a dream, and it got broken. Not by Drew McIntyre, but, you know, it didn't come true. Alright, let me see. Where is Medu? I'll give it a shot by saying we will have everyone that was on the Universe of 18 in one show, possibly Royal Rumbles, is it? Now, if you're saying one brand, no. If you're saying one pay-per-view, I mean, that's a possibility. So, there's a lot at stake here, guys, okay? We're going to explain that in just one quick moment. Okay, there, yeah, actually, that wasn't what we just said, but here we go. So, with that in mind, everybody, this match has a lot at stake for everybody competing in this matchup. So, Charles wins. The next time he defends the Best in the World title will be at WrestleMania. And, well, the best way to put it is he will be the longest reigning champion by that standard. At 14 weeks, he will beat out Brown Pride by 1 week. And, yeah, that's just about that. I'm going to sit here real quick, you know, it's nice and comfortable. It's got a squeaky chair, it's kind of broken. If you hear that, don't worry about it. Marcus wins, he will win his first ever World Championship, that being the best in the World Championship. And if Bruce wins, he's looking to win his 14th overall World Championship, but his 10th World title in the WWE. And yeah, there's a lot at stake for a lot of guys. You know, this is just very, very meaningful. Here comes Bruce looking to fly, and oh, look at this double whammy! It looked like his leg kicked the forehead of Marcus Ray, and then he got the blockbuster on Charles, which sent him out the ring. So wait a minute, FRJ, is Bruce Mitchell from South Carolina? No, he is from Tennessee. Now I'm an A+ since I'm at the top of SDL at ATM at the moment. Trying to get rid of stuff I barely used anymore. Okie doke, artichoke. Nice maneuver right there. And you can see that Charles is in control of Bruce at the moment. So that's something good to see. Oh, and Charles going after Marcus Ray as well? Why the hell not? I mean, he's got it all going from the way he's intending, right? So if I give you an A-, mostly because I've attitude as champ. Oh, I thought JoJo said South Carolina. South Carolina for Bruce? No, he resides. He might, but I think he resides in Hollywood, California. You might have maybe mistaken California with Carolina, probably. Maybe, I'm just assuming. Here comes Bruce with a neck breaker. And he sat down to get a little extra leverage on that. Going after Charles. These two know each other well, more than anything else. Discus forearm smash. There's a kick in the mid-back area. Charles looking to fly high, risk, and a moonsault. Nobody home. The best in the world champion failed miserably. He got a lot of height and hang time on that as well, dude. Good grief. We're talking about this stuff right here? Oh, yeah. Okay, not a problem. He's from Tennessee, that is correct, Insanity. He is from... I forgot the name. It starts with a W. It's not very complex, but it's very forgettable. Very, very, very forgettable. And there's a right hand on to Charles. Marcus Ray looking to dominate the champion at the moment as Bruce nowhere to be found. Ooh, they're right off the turnbuckle. Marcus, look at this. He's going for the reverse Alabama slam, and there he goes. He got him. That could be enough to win it all here, but he's not going to just yet. He's going for the sidewalk slam, and he could go for the win right now. If I was him, I'd pin him immediately, but it doesn't happen the way he intends. And look at Marcus. Tries to pull it off there, but it didn't happen. Now Bruce with the crossface submission locked in too close to the ropes. And it was not good. On his shoulders, and he's got him up for the Mitchell bomb. Hook of the leg. New champion. No, only one. Marcus Ray and he does get back into the ring, and oh, look at this roll up on Bruce. That's his worst enemy. No, only one. Almost had a new champion, and Marcus. Waiting for him to get up slowly but surely he does, and he grasps him on the throat for the choke slam. We may have a new best in the world champion. Bruce needs a kick out here. Will he pull it off? 2, new champion. It's over. Marcus Ray wins his first world championship. And it was one hell of a match, but unfortunately Charles will not become the longest reigning best in the world champion. Bruce will not win his 14th world championship. Marcus Ray accomplished the lifelong dream of winning a world championship in his career. And we thought it was over right here because of the roll-up. He's got very bad luck against that throughout his career, but the kick-out proved to be, well, nothing. And then that choke slam, which got him right there. And then you see Ray go for the cover. Charles is out, man. He is out cold. And then he gets back up just not in time. He could have lunged. Probably he did, just too late though. And Marcus Ray proves to the world that he can be one of the best WWE has offered. Huh? Okay. And now the celebration begins as Marcus Ray hoists over the best in the World Championship. Well, tonight he can say he is the best in the world after beating two of the best superstar both Raw and SmackDown Live have to offer. Congratulations. Pop the champagne, friend. And now it is time. It is time for the main event. And this matchup is scheduled for one fall. WWE Championship is up and on the line. Nick Silva, the current champion, takes on the 15-time world champion himself. Tonight, he looks to tie Ric Flair, and after that, there's only one more man in mind for him, and that man is named The Franchise. Well, he's branded as The Franchise. His actual name, though, is John Cena. And we're about to find out just how much both of these two want to be WWE Champion. Just a little bit more than the other. But I could tell you what, Brutus had learned from his past match with Nick Silva that he can't trust him, and he's got to be a little bit more cautious than previously before, since we know that for a fact Nick Silva is willing to do whatever it takes to be WWE Champion. And we're about to find out how this match will happen as it progresses. Good luck to both. May the better man win.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE Championship.
Thank you, Jerks. Appreciate it. And glad you like it, Nick. I was thinking about it too, because I seen most of, like, half and half was metallic and half of it was carbon. So I was like, I don't know. Experimented a little bit and seen that, okay, well, looks okay right here. So yeah, I think he'll possibly like it. I mean, I like it. If I like it, he might like it. If I don't know. I think like that sometimes. If I like it, they might like it. If I don't, they might not. Sometimes it just really depends on the person's taste. But it looked cool, so I was like, okay, yeah, that looks like a toy that you could sell from I can't say Toys R Us, they're bankrupt now, they're selling it, they're out of business. I don't know, you find it somewhere. Yeah. There he is. 15, looking on 16. Can he pull it off here tonight? Well, we know we can. That's the only thing he's done in his career. 15 times. That should be more than enough to explain itself. But will he? I don't know. He's going to have to overcome a lot of different scenarios if he wants to walk out with the WWE Championship, the most prestigious championship in all of professional wrestling. OJ, after Fastlane, what is the next pay-per-view? Currently scheduled TakeOver, but that'll be a while before we get there because we got the 3 sets of shows for build-ups. Here you go. You like the blanket? Go ahead. And there he is, guys, the WWE Champion, Nick Silva. The Enforcer is here, and he's looking to be WWE Champion in the month of Mania. And we know he can beat Brutus. He's done it before, but not in the particular way that a lot of people will like to see matches end. But you got to respect the fact that he is one of the only few people that would do no matter what it takes to be WWE Champion. That is how much that title, that very title he's hoisting around his waist, means to him. Some can call him not a fighting champion. Some people can call him paper champion. It doesn't matter how you want to interpret it. He is the world champion of SmackDown Live. And if you know he's going to do whatever it takes to keep that belt with him, then you sure as hell be doing whatever it takes to take it off him just as well. Because that will be the only way to beat Nick Silva for that WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Boston, Northern Ireland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Wwe. Introducing the champion from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 246 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, the Enforcer, Nick Silva.
What I'm going to do? I guess you could, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I guess you could, but the overall record for the team wouldn't really count unless you do it personally. But here we go, guys. You know it's time for the main event title match of the day, and there it is. That is what we're all waiting to see be put up for grabs. Universe on their feet in attendance, and producers on the stream getting ready for this blockbuster box office attraction main event here. Now that's a surprise look. Brutus just shook Nick's hand, so alright. We'll see how that goes, how that plays out. Match is now officially underway, and Brutus wasting no time. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Dumps the champion over his head, wasting no time to bring the fight to the champion. And we know what happened last time, because they fought for a good amount of time, but unfortunately it did end in a count out. And tonight Brutus is going to be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more thoughtful on how he's going to approach this matchup, and try to stick to the ring as much as possible, because going outside it could end in a horrible fashion. Nick finally fights back with a shoulder block takedown. Dragging him away from the ropes could be doing something that potentially sets up a pinfall. Instead, he's going after multiple strikes across the skull, mainly the temple of the right side of his head. And now he's looking for a suplex, an exploder suplex, or no, T-bone, T-bone suplex. And you know he's going to try to bring as much offense as possible. That's the only way you're going to be able to knock off the Celtic Brute. The barbaric Brutus with a lariat sends him down. And Nick, yeah, he's going to have a tough time competing one-on-one. He's going to have to, he's going to have to stop playing defense for so much. He needs to stay on offense. That's the only way you're going to do this. But at the same, Brutus may have messed up, which he did. There it is, German right off the second turnbuckle. Good grief, send him to the other side, almost the other side of the ring. Halfway through though. And again, attacking that skull, maybe trying to set him up for TES or the Enforcer kick. One of the two could definitely put this match on notice. Going for a cover early on, and that's all he's going to receive. One count. And of course, the 15-time world champion fights back. Oh, look at this already. He's going for it. He's looking for white noise on his shoulders, and he got him down. That could do it. That may be enough. Here's the cover. And new champion, 16-time. No, almost, but not yet. He almost tied Ric Flair. He was just a full second away from pulling it off. And now Brutus, if he hits this, the match could be over. Nick, don't get up. Get off the way. Broom kick. He caught him. He caught him right on the money. On target. Bullseye. And new champ. Oh, no, not yet. Nick Silva just at the last possible second in the nick of time got the shoulder up. And look at Brutus. He is just very excited about. Just look at this guy. Why wouldn't he be excited? He literally just hit his finisher the first 5 minutes in the matchup, and he nearly tied Ric Flair. But now he's got to be cautious. Here we go. Pop him up for the gut-wrench suplex. And Silva wasting no time. He knows what he's got to do to win it all right here. In position, twisted enforcer slam, TES. This is not a test. He just completed it. Still champion, only 2. That close, but man, not quite enough. They got to go a little bit more than the offense they're bringing here. They got to hit some heavy power punches. Maybe that running power slam will do wonders for you, but it won't do that much wonders. And basic maneuvers, the basic kicks, that'll help out, damage them a little bit, but it won't get to the end goal you're looking for. There's a clothesline that time. Nice way to catch him off guard. Nice counter, nice reversal, and then you see an elbow drop take place. But Nick fights back very resiliently, and he goes, I don't know what that's going to do for him, but he's going for a cover. Still champion, only 2. Brutus will not go down that easily. Nick should, maybe he's just trying to wear him down maybe, but if not, then Nick should know this by now. Oh, I don't know what he went for there, but it didn't go the way he anticipated. And Nick Silva with a German suplex. Jesus, man, look at that. And he's running double axe handle, caught him on the leg, so maybe he's going to try to throw that bro kick out the window, so it won't be effective if he tries to go for it again. But Brutus fights back, knee him right into the chest area. Silva is not in a good spot right now. He is in a terrible position. Raked to the eyes. Brutus, I told you guys before, if you want to be the WWE champion, if you want to beat Nick Silva, you got to do what he does. If he's going to do whatever it takes to hold on to that title, you better be sure as hell ready to do whatever it takes to take it off of him. And Brutus again, looking for the white noise. He's got him in position, and he hits him with it. That should do it. New champion, 16 times, Ric Flair. He damn near got him, but not quite. Nick Silva will not go down like that. He's got a whole lot more in store, but Brutus may force the champion to tap out. Here comes the cloverleaf submission, locked in. Is he going to tie Ric Flair? If Nick Silva taps out, Brutus is going to be a 16-time world champion. He's done it. Brutus is 16-time WWE World Champion in his career. And you can see the setup right here. The white noises, the bro kicks, the more white noises, and the cloverleaf. You can see right here, that was the last chance, a bit of a comeback, but it didn't work out too well. He only got the 2 we get the full replay, which we won't. The cloverleaf got the near fall, or not the cloverleaf, but the white noise. We didn't see the cloverleaf. I was hoping we would, which didn't come to fruition. Brutus dethrones Nick Silva from the top of the SmackDown Live roster, and now he is back to being where he wants. That's number 1. That's WWE Champion. And there's only one last goal set in mind, and that's to tie and surpass John Cena's 18 world title reigns. He can get down the middle if he wins one more, but you know that Nick Silva is going to want to take on Brutus again in the near future, possibly further down the future. But you know what? I can tell you this. Nick Silva put on a pretty good showing. The way these two fought against each other, it was back and forth. It was just a really good matchup overall. And I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. The main event did as well. I didn't think it would be that good. I thought it would be a little bit more kick-ups and all that, but it did reach minimum expectations I hoped to see. It was fast-paced, exchange of finishes early on, and it was just that damn good. And they fought a total of 3 times, if you want to count the chamber, but one-on-one, that was the second time they fought, and they won 1 apiece over each other. And you know what? It's just absolutely astonishing. So I'm going to give you a little recap here, guys, and I will post the links up one more time, because after I'm done with this, I'll head out of here. So if you got any comments or questions or I don't know, anything else that you could think of, if you want to go ahead and ask me, talk to me for the next 5 minutes before we end the stream, that won't be a problem. Go on ahead and let me know what's on your mind.
Okay, excuse me, Teddy. Let's see, we fought once on SmackDown. Oh, really? Damn, I can't believe I forgot. Oh, that is right, never mind. I think you won too. So it'll be what, 2-2 overall? Bye for Jay Maduchar. Oh, see you later, Toxic. Maybe I'm a little bit late for that. Okay, so, I put up, oh, you know what, I'll put it again, why not? Just to make sure it is on there. So guys, as of yesterday, I didn't check now, but as of yesterday, we had a tie for 205 Live as a returning show, or side show, I guess you could say. And if you want to make sure there's a deciding decision on that, then I will put up the poll in just a second, and I'll be reading comments that I missed out on as soon as possible. So that's the first 205 Live one, and this should be the second one, which it is. Okay. So, let's see. Let me read the comments real quick. Okay. Let's see. I come back and Frank's yelling. Sorry, Charles, it's just an exciting moment. Mine's WM 25, 26, 17, 18, 19, and 24. Yes. RIP, Nick. OMG. Wow, congrats. Congrats, British. GG Silva. I'm sorry, Nick, but he whooped your ass, but GG. Congrats, British. GG. Thank you. LOL, Ross. GG. Now he can beat Ric Flair record. That's what he's trying to do. But you know what I'm thinking about to do? Great match, champion. WrestleMania, Brutus versus Silva 4. Or is it 5? I guess it would be 5. Congrats, Brutus. You became a champion. Well, 16-time world champion, but yeah. he's no stranger to be champion. Welcome. What will you think about the main event of WrestleMania 10? I think it'll be good, honestly. If it's an Iron Man match, I think it'll be. I think it could be good. I think it could be very entertaining. I think it could be really. I think it could be really good, to be honest. If it was an Iron Man match, it could be good. But at the same time, it just depends on. Will it really be good? We've seen Stannis fight an Iron Man match before. He got blown out like 7-0. And we've had good Iron Man matches like Ethan Black and Jackson Sakamoto. It was like 7-6 or 6-5, something like that. It was a really good matchup. There's like over 10 falls between the two. And it has potential. Brutus vs. Silva 5, WrestleMania rematch clause. That'll be good. If it's an Iron Man, if you're up to it. Make it me versus Taker right now. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so now that we got caught up on the comments, let me go ahead and post the 205 Live polls again in case anybody wants to vote. Do you want to see 205 Live return for Wwe 2K18? Go ahead and vote on that should be the poll maker. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, this one is poll maker or quiz maker, whatever you see there. It's poll maker, but they put it to quiz maker too for the link. And this one is for easy polls. If to decide the fate of 205 Live, will it return? Will it return for 2K19? That's up to you guys. And I will say another thing is that, well, I was going to say, Edit stream is going to be Friday, Joker, and I will have a big announcement. Some people nobody got it right. They got some other projects that we're trying to construct and, thinking about, and some other things that were not really related to anything I had to say so, but it was okay though. It was fun to see what's the word I'm looking for? It was fun to see the imaginations on a lot of people. So there you guys go. The links that you see right there are to decide the fate of 205 Live. Will it be returning or will it die out of 2K18? Will it return in 19 or die in 18? We'll find out soon. And then I want to put up this poll again, one real quick. Let's see, that's easy polls, and this one is Quizmakers, so that should be, right here. Okay, so now this one is, what is the max amount of characters should one person have? Should it be 1, 2, 3 or more? Other, if you think otherwise. That one's going to be for the poll maker, poll maker, quiz maker, and then easy polls coming up in just a second. That is to decide how many people one person could own on a universe. And then the last one I will bring up is an old one, but it's gold. Let's see. This one is going to be for what show, what show you like to see return or debut for WWE 2K19. This is, okay, so these are the polls, right? So right now I can tell you this, we have Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, Impact Wrestling, ECW, and New Japan Pro Wrestling eligible to be voted on. Unless there's another show you like to see, then you just click other, type in your response, and then there you go. So, with that in mind, your again, you are able to put whatever you want, or vote whatever you want, or say what show you like to have. This is for a show you would like to see return or debut for Wwe 2K18. And if ECW and 205 Live fail to meet their expectations, they both might not be returning, and they will have their last run on Wwe 2K18 as we exit out of it. Last show is going to be September 19th. We'll get more details on when we will bring upon WrestleMania, but again, of course, the other announcements are going to be brought upon everybody else on Friday as we begin the edit stream. We may have more than one edit stream depending on how many people are there, but yeah, there are the two links for you guys right there. There's Easy Polls and there's Quizmaker on what shows should return or debut for Wwe 2K19. And remember, the choices are Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Lucha Underground, Impact Wrestling, ECW, or other. If you click other, remember, type in what you'd like to see. A different show, I don't know. We've had somebody say WCW, we had somebody say GTS, I guess. Didn't mean to make that rhyme, but that is the extra choices we had in there. So if you want to see that too, then just say the same thing, and if that tallies up to more people, then it could have a chance in the running. But that's just about that. Defiant Wrestling, like I said, MCDP, you just go click other and then type the answer. Like, you could put Defiant Wrestling, there you go. That'll definitely be something that we can consider. You too, Joker, just click on one of the two. I forgot, I think Quizmaker, is it? Or is he Polls? One of the two. That's what's 50-50. If you click other, again, you could type the answer. If you want Defiant Wrestling, you could just put Defiant Wrestling, and then if a lot of people want it more than the other companies we already had out as top running, then it could be in the race. If it overlaps them, then, and if they win, then you could see that for Wwe 2K19 when we start with the universe next in October. I don't know an exact date, because we're getting it October 5th. We don't know when the universe will actually start streaming in service again, but it won't be too long like last time. Last time it took like almost 2 weeks, so we'll try to cut it down to a week, see what we could do. If we did have ROH, what would be the main pay-per-view for that brand? I don't know. I looked into ROH a little bit, Phoenix, and I think their main show is like ROH Anniversary or something like that. You know what? Hold on. Let me look at the best pay-per-view, because I'll tell you what. Because if I don't know too much about a promotion, I look at everything. So people told me when we had Impact Wrestling, me and Mara looked at a couple things to try to make it right, and we found out that Bound for Glory was their WrestleMania, and the second biggest pay-per-view is Royal Rumble. Even though Slammiversary isn't Royal Rumble, it is their second best pay-per-view, so we kind of realized, what is what. And then the other pay-per-views were just like, okay, well, we could just do whatever we want, freestyle it, no surrender, lockdown, things like that, one night only, one night stand, whatever it was. And that's pretty much all we done for that. But I'll look that up right now. ROH best pay-per-view. So let's see. One thing for sure, UFC failed miserably. We need to make a change. The only thing about that was, the excuse me. So the thing about that was, pretty much Mark is supposed to. He's the one that runs it. He's the one that does everything on it, and I'm just to support, give suggestions and things like that. He was supposed to come back like Sunday, so obviously he's like 4 days late. But yeah, I'm gonna be. Oh, you're leaving right now? Okay, I was about to be out there in a minute, but okay, I'll be out there still regardless. And I don't know when he's gonna come back. I told him when he comes back we're gonna have a lot of UFC. And he said for show, and I haven't heard no word of him. So I'm going to, matter of fact, let me go ahead and ask him right now. I think the best place to ask him is Instagram. And I hope I can log into my laptop. I don't think I can. Yeah, well, I'm going to say quit. Sometimes it just depends. He wants to do it, but at the same time, I don't know. Okay, so where can I want to log in. There we go. Okay. If you have a question, if Lucha Underground get picked, will only Lucho be on it, or only have... No. When I watched Lucha Underground, I thought it was only Mexicans and things like that, but there's been a lot of people who have been different descendants of races and different gimmicks and things like that. If we get Lucha Underground, you won't necessarily have to have any of those things. It'll be another place to work, kind of, except its own different rules, sets, and things like that. It'll be its own little, be its own little promotion, I guess you could say, the best way to put it. Defiant Wrestling would be cool. Plus, I'd like to see Simon Miller join in the universe. Oh, so that's WCW, or not WCW, WCPW, right? They changed it to Defiant Wrestling since Adam Blampier left. Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of I'm kind of a fan of Simon Miller because of the road he's been on. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I think it'd be pretty cool. The best thing, yeah, so it is the old school WCPW. I'm trying to send this guy a message, but I don't think it will let me, so I have to use one of my phones. Nope, it won't let me. So I could probably type on one of his posts then, huh? If it lets me. Is this the last post he made? Yep, and I can't type it. Nope. Alright, so I'm going to try to find a different way to get contact of him since it is not going to be through... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's this one? Yep. Oh, no, wait. Actually, let me type it in. Could I stream UFC? Only... Alright, sorry, I just had to make that type there. And I hope it send. Okay, it did. Good. I'll message him on PlayStation 2. That's probably another way to get a hold of him. Why? Here's why. What about No, I meant WCPW. I messed up. Because I was wondering about what Defiant Wrestling was, and I found out it was the new name to, WCPW. The best thing is to get more sports. Yep. Yeah. Why? Here's why. How about WCW? I mean, WCW can. We've got a vote for that already. Oh, you mean Simon Culture Wrestling? Yeah. Yeah. And a couple of Adams in there. Oh, new Adams then. Okay. So, let's see. Tomorrow, this is going to be the last stream of the day. Tomorrow, we're going to take one more day off because we need to try to catch up on Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, and Legend of Tomorrow, as it's probably going to come out in about 2 or 3 months. And then from there, I will tell him that I plan on doing another stream. So whoever he wants to play with, whatever he wants to do, go ahead and get out the way. And when he's done, bam, we'll do that. And again, depending on how many people we have, we'll set up either a day, say, okay, well, Friday and Saturday now. And if it's a lot of people, then up to the Sunday 19th. From there, we will get ready to start streaming Raw, SmackDown Live again. And I will wait for a response of Mark, see what he says, and if it goes the way that you would like to go, then, well, we might see UFC back sooner than expected, or a little bit later than expected, but it'll be back as soon as possible, and then we can get that going for you in SummerSlam 2K18. Well, take care, everyone. Got videos to work on. See ya. Have a good one, Phoenix. Have an awesome night, fam. You too, MCDP. I hope, or actually, well, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up anyway here. I hope Adam Cole is up in 2K19 as well, King Joker. So if you want to see the results real quick, we had the Elite defeat the Usos. Jasmine retained via count out against Becky Lynch. Ross Mackey captured the United States Championship, second time in his career. Okay, now how does that make sense? Because look, he didn't wear the face paint on the whatever. I beat AJ Robbins, good match. King Pride defended against New Nexus successfully. Marcus Ray won his first world championship, being the best in the world. And then Brutus became a 16-time world champion. And now, with that in mind, guys, that's pretty much all we have for today. And Gabriel, what's going on? Hopefully you can see the stream later. We're done for now. But if you want to take some time out of your day for me, I would appreciate it. Just go to the links that we previously put up there. It is to determine the fate of both ECW and 205 Live at the moment. What shows you like to see debut or return in WWE 2K18? What will it could be ECW or 205 Live. They have a chance. Well, they both have a chance right now. The race is kind of close. 205 Live is neck and neck. Then we have another poll of saying how many superstars should one person be allowed to have, and right now it was leading with 2, so I don't know, it might change or not. I'll check out the results in just a moment after, and I'll get back to you guys by Friday. I think we might close the polls by Monday. If not, we might extend it out for another week or so, but we'll wait and figure out how that goes. And that's just about that. We should have some more sports like NBA, football, soccer, tennis, etc. Well, I don't know any tennis games. I'm not a fan of FIFA. It's not exciting enough. I am a fan of football, so I think we could pull that off. NBA, we are going to get NBA, so I might be able to pull that off as well. Well, I'm not getting NBA, Mario is, but we'll be able to play together. So yeah, I think we can end up doing something there. Don't really know. Well, I don't know. See what happens. We could probably get in more sports and, have different things to stream on there. I will try to get MLB 18. I got 17 already. I just never played it. Yeah, that's all I can say for now. You send me a message, not a problem. Alright guys, that's going to be it for now. Let's go and wrap it up and get ready to, prepare for what's to come in store. Don't forget, Friday we got some big announcements. And honestly, it just wasn't what everybody thought it was. Everybody thought completely different things. Soccer isn't exciting enough? Not to me, because, okay, the reason why is this, Madu, okay? I don't expect you to understand, probably because I am a Mexican who loves American sports, and, I just don't see the fun in soccer, because literally you would sit there for 90 minutes, hour and a half, and a good portion of the time, the game could end in a draw, whether 0-0, and there's a lot of 0-0s, or even if it doesn't end in a draw with zeros, it could end in a draw with 1-1. And I don't know. To me, I'm not a fan of basketball because they score too much. Football, it's kind of okay, I guess. But it's not exciting unless you see two terrible defenses going against each other or two power-hungry offenses going against each other. It'll be really good. You know what I mean? It's just like that. I don't know. That's just me. I'm more of a football fan than I would say baseball. Baseball probably take a little bit longer to score, not as much as soccer, because the first pitch could be a home run instantly. Not all the time, but it's rare to see, and if you do see it, it's exciting. I don't like basketball because it's too much scoring, and it's rigged too much as well. American football, I used to like soccer. Yeah, American football, I didn't really watch it like that either. I just thought, oh, what's the point of it? It's whatever. But when I started seeing people hit each other, like, bam, oh, that guy, he got whacked. But then they're starting to make it a little bit more unbearable to watch from these rule changes and things like that. So it's like not as exciting no more, unless you have a team and you love them. I used to have that passion for it, but because of the ownership, it's just, I lost a lot of passion and love for it. Soccer, just not really a fan of. I just can't watch it. I don't know why. I just can't. Used to play soccer, but found I have an injury on my left knee, so I couldn't continue to play. Get damage on my knee more. Oh, damn, that sucks. Sorry to hear. Yeah, because I loved to play football and all that. It was fun, but couldn't play because of back problems. Baseball, I could. But slowly, I started losing vision in my eyes, so I had to wear glasses, and I had to go from outfielder to first baseman. And then later on, couldn't get into the proper physical shape. If I could, I can hit triples all day. I was just a triple mastermind. I hit one home run ever, and that was it. The rest was always triples, and if it wasn't triples, it was doubles. I barely got singles. Once in a while, I got to pop out. Well, that's terrible to hear. Yeah, the worst injury I think I've done... I never got injured in sports, believe it or not. Football, baseball, basketball, none of that. I almost did because when I was running the bases, I like twisted my ankle the wrong way, like when I ran. So like I put all my weight on it, and it was not fun. I was like I had trouble walking on it for a second, and so after that I was like, all right. Well, I just waited like a good minute or two, because you know how you have to wait for the batter to swing the bat a couple times, get his helmet on. Well, he already has his helmet on, but swing the bat a couple times, then pat the base for good luck. Then he gets in position, and then he's like, okay, then you wait for the pitch. So yeah, all that time I recovered in time, so I was like, okay, nothing's broken, no, I'm good. So that was it, and I had fun with it. Besides that one time, I almost got a self-injury from something stupid, running a base, but that was it. Never had any problems with it other than that. Was always wounded in one of my knees. Hopefully you get that fixed, man, because it is not fun. Injuries are not fun, especially when you want to do something you love, and then, just body gives out on you or betrays you for other instances. Well, guys, don't forget Madu and Ross, if you have anything to say, just literally you two, do you guys have any idea what the surprise may be? Or what, not the surprise, but the announcement may be? And then, you can't the only people you can spoil it to is just each other instead of, I don't know, the other people who left already. If you don't want to, then that's fine. We'll go ahead and end it here. And that'll be it. This has been Fastlane. I think it was probably the best pay-per-view. Well, let me see. I can tell you if it was the best pay-per-view. Okay, the starter match was good to set the tempo. That lost interest. See, look at Ross. I told you I got the makeup, but it didn't save, and so it put you on your secondary attire. And this match turned out to be good. Nice little twist at the end. 4.5-star match. Wasn't as exciting as I thought, because I thought it would be a little bit more fast-paced, but it was still pretty good for what it was worth. This was a good tag match. This was I wasn't a fan of it that much because, I don't know, it just... One finisher? Oh, it was okay. It was decent. This reached my minimum expectations, so I think I enjoyed this a little bit more than the Guilty as Charged in Fastlane, but that's for everybody else to decide. To each his own. I'll say in the comments below, like 15 minutes. 15 minutes? I don't got time for 15 minutes. I need to handle some business. This is going to be the last stream of the day. Tomorrow, take a day off to try to catch up on some of the shows. And then Friday, edit. Maybe Saturday as well, edit. Sunday, I don't think we're going to have one Sunday, but maybe one on Saturday, depending on how many people we get. It was fast-paced, but wanted it to last a little bit longer. Yeah, because it was good. I liked my minimum expectation. I wanted to see it back and forth. It was kind of fast-paced. I think it could have been, well, I don't know. It was a good pace for what it was worth. I thought it was going to be like you said. I thought they were going to kick out of I thought it was going to take at least 3 finishers from one to another in order to finally win the match. But obviously it didn't happen. And yeah, we're here. So that was just pretty much that. But still pretty good. I enjoyed what I've seen on it. Well, you can't comment on a stream after it ends until like 15 minutes. Well, why don't you post it now? Like I said, man, nobody gonna know, and I'm not gonna be able to read it. So what's the point in you posting it if I'm not gonna be able to read it? You know? I mean, that's just me. Because, like, again, it's just you and Ross and me. What do you think could be the big announcement for, Friday? Friday. And I was hoping the Mae Young Classic came out a couple of days ago, which it didn't. I thought it was because I read it somewhere, but, well, it didn't happen that way. And the spoilers are already up. I'm trying not to read it, but yeah. Well, you can't commentate. Oh, yeah. Well, at least it includes all of us, right? By all of us, you mean every creator wrestler, or all of us as in every brand? All of us, Madu. Because there's 2 different ways that comment or that question could be asked, and I don't know which one you mean. Some hints? I'm not going to give nobody no hints. You thought it was you 2 in here? Lo, I've been watching the entire time. Well, Nick, do you have any idea what the announcement could be? Every creator wrestler, Madu? No. So your question is not valid, I guess, since it is not reliable with the announcement to take place. Another reason how I got injured was because I played in the midfield, mid-park, and was running non-stop, chasing the ball down then was sliding. Damn. Yeah, and that is not fun. I remember one time I tried to catch I was playing football, and I was tight end, so I was trying to catch the ball, and so it went through my fingers, and I tried to chase it down with it, but yeah, it was just barely on my fingertips, so there was no way I'm going to catch it. And then after that, I lost my footing, slipped, landed on ate shit, literally just ate shit, and slid backwards. I was like, fuck. It was fun because of the adrenaline, you're like, oh, no, damn it. But after I got up, I'm like, oh, that hurt. Wow, that really hurt, because I just ate a lot of crap, and it was muddy. We were playing in the rain, so it was very wet out there, and I got all jacked up. Do you mind changing the gold on my elbow pad to metallic to carbon fiber? Yeah, that's not a problem. That'll definitely not be a problem. I just I didn't think about changing that. I was just like, oh, okay, well, it looks pretty good, because there were some parts I wanted to keep gold, and then some parts I wanted to keep black rather than gold, but I was like, no, this looks good. It looks good. We'll keep it like that. And then, as far as the shoulder pad goes, I don't know, nothing crossed me of changing. I just said, okay, this will probably look alright. But yeah, I'll change that to carbon fiber. That's not a problem. Was there anything else on the gear you thought you would like to have changed on it? Oh yeah, and Nick, would you like your pay-per-view attire to be a race now and just change it to 2 different of those suits that you see right there to colors, metallics or carbon fibers, things like that? Because if so, then we can get rid of the other one, the Super Silva, and just, what do you call it? Give it different color tones, recolors, I guess, is the best way to interpret it. And I think Madhu and Ross are not going to give me any of their theories on what could be the, announcement on Friday. Well, I was in aerial action, so I jumped for a header, but then the fucker who's jumping was like double my size. He bumped into me when I was just trying down. Yeah, that is probably the worst thing that can happen to you. Back when I was playing football, I wasn't really the biggest guy, but I was top 3. Based off of weight and size, I was tall and I had weight on me, so I wasn't gonna get hurt from damn near anything unless the bigger guys hit, and they didn't really hit that hard, so nothing really to worry about. And when I got a hit in, whoo man, I got a hit in. Now, the protective padding and all that's dangerous stuff. If you play rugby, it'll be, you'll get hurt pretty bad, but you won't get hurt as bad because you got a lot of stuff coming at you with all that gear on. People could look at them as cushions, but sometimes you can get that metal going into your skin if you're not careful. And yeah, I've had my brother broke a collarbone like that. It just was not fun. Jumping, so I lost my balance and landed on the leg and all the pressure. Jesus. Plus, on soccer boots, their studs. Yeah, that's the thing. With soccer, football, and what else is it? Not really too much of baseball. Hockey have cleats with those, have metal on it. Well, not hockey, those are blades, so you can really get messed up. But in soccer, that's just as bad. You can get a lot of punctured points on your arm or leg. So yeah, I know what you mean. Because they're not fun. I used to have these metal cleats. And I was they were so I guess the model was not allowed in the league, so I couldn't use them, and I had to wear. It was dumb because they said get cleats. They weren't specific on them. We already spent the money on them, and they're like, oh yeah, so yeah, you just need some cleats. And they go, oh well, you can't use these ones because they have metal. They need to be I guess plastic. Not plastic, but rubber. You know what I mean? So you can have grip and all, but not to the point where you could hurt yourself. I'm like, what? That doesn't make no sense. I'm thinking about bringing back the Silva Fight version of Silva for Mania, but instead of Fight Silva Fight, it says Kill Silva Kill. Okay. Well, it does help if you're playing on grass. Oh, yeah, because baseball you play on grass. Baseball you play on grass, and it's gonna help. Because I had a couple of my teammates get stuck in a pickle, and they weren't wearing cleats, so then they slipped, and tag you're out. That's either 1, 2 outs, or that'll end the inning. Not fun. And on the back of it, having Brutus' name with an X over it. Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, the studs are great, just not when it's getting used to hurt you. I know. And most of the time in baseball, that's not going to happen. In football, that could happen because there could be a lot of guys. There could be 2 people tackling 1 person, 3, or the whole group trying to shove each other. You know, O-line versus D-line trying to get into the end zone. So yeah, I can understand that. But in baseball, I don't. They weren't spikes. Mine weren't spikes. They were just imagine like a blade, I guess. It wasn't like a spike metal cleat. It was just like a blade, not even a blade. Imagine, you know how you have a barbecue pit and you're trying to take off the grease? Or imagine like, you know, like a fast food joint. You're taking off all the grease, you have the nice metal blade. It's not sharp or anything, it's just there to, you know, rip off the grease, and then you dump it aside into the grease trap or whatever it's called. Almost like a spatula, but instead of the holes in there, it's covered. And that was mine. Now, if it was spikes, I mean, I wouldn't have gotten them. No, I would have been like, yeah, that's dangerous. The cleats that I had were the rubber. It wasn't really spikes. They were, I guess they kind of were, but they were more like spheres, so they plant themselves in the ground, like a pole, you know. And then the metal part was just the little sharpless blades. Their studs is like high heels but much smaller. You can get rubber ones, metal ones, round stubs. You can also get like the blade ones. That's the one I had. Mine were rubber and the blades. It was like a little bit of a mix. The blades were there for, I guess, extra grip. I'm thinking of running. I wear spikes on the bottom of my shoes. Yeah, I kind of wanted to run too, but we don't have a field like grass and all that. It's just the gravel, I guess. Not really gravel, but sand gravel, you know what I mean? Little balls of sand. Rubber ones are the best. I know. I like the rubber ones. They're the safest, and they have some good grip on them. Plus, you can use them in the street, too, if you wanted to. They don't make you feel like you're wearing heels, because when I had the metal ones, I felt like I was on roller skates trying to take a piss, trying to gain my balance. And guys, we have been having this stream for over 2 hours. The action ended like 10-15 minutes ago. So I think we are done here. And don't forget, we got a good announcement, exciting announcements for Friday. We'll let you know when those things will happen, or things like that, depending on what it is. And we may have more than one edit stream, but maybe one. If we know there's going to be a lot of people and it could take a long time, then we'll set it up to 2 and have one on Saturday as well. And if it gets as worse than, or better, for that interpretation, better if we can have another one Sunday. Alright, what would you like to ask me, Nick? Before we head out of here, because I'm going to have to watch the dogs for like probably 30-45 minutes, possibly an hour, and then take out some boxes and clothes and bags in the backyard, or the garage, one or the other. Oh, by the way, anybody could add me so we can talk about anything without streams. Just to clarify, I am claiming my rematch clause at Mania. Not a problem. Alright, so Madhu, what did you have in mind? PlayStation or some sort of social media platform? Depending on if I have it or not. Ugh. I mean, you got my social media links. Should be on the post, or the video I posted like 3-4 days ago? Forgot it was. But yeah, that was the one we had. But again, I want to apologize one more time because I forgot. I kind of guess I forgot it was my sister's party. I thought it was going to be today, and so I was like, damn, I can't do it. And then I couldn't make a video because it was way too late by the time we got back. So I was like, make it up to them. Just make it up to them. You got deleted. It's the YouTube friend system. Oh, okay. Well, let me know whatever you got, man, and then we can set that up.
by Friday, because I won't be able to focus on, you know, streaming and reading comments. I could just focus on comments and comments and comments. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully everyone enjoyed today's pay-per-view show, and we'll see you guys Friday for another stream. I hope you all have a good night, good whatever time zone you're in. Have that good part of the time zone. And I look forward to seeing you all again. Until then, have a great one. For now, cut, and that's a wrap.